He's gonna do the job. Some people literally tattoo with like the client's face at eye level, and I feel like they never get the right angle like that. But whatever works for you works for you. This is what works best for me.
You wanted a 3 RL, do you want a 1 RL?
No, I just need the 3.
Okay.
But I do need to plug the power supply in.
I'll do that as well for you in a second.
Your drawers are so neat.
I know.
Look, I know, I love everything like that.
What are we using here? An envy? Oh, Post-it. We have a 1 RL and a 35. Maybe I do want a 1 RL just in case. Sometimes open.
Quadrant or?
Yeah, if you've got.
Well, I usually use the Mast 18, but they've not got them in stock on Killer. So I've only got the 3 in
That's
225.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay. I'd usually have an 18, but yeah, Killer out.
Yeah, I'll take that one. Sergio.
Oh, actually, wait there. I'll have a Helios one. There you go, 3 RL 18. Is that a bit more open?
No, this is close tip too. Yeah. Throw that in here. Let's see what else was that. Give me one of those bad boys, the old school. The OG.
The one where I've got 100 other boxes. Oh, there we go, we're out.
Okay. Alright, I've got a 1 RL in a stiff needle.
How many do you have?
Just in case I need it in a 35.
Stickers.
And I've got a 25 in a 3. Okay.
Oh, machine cooking.
Yeah. These both want to use or just gonna pop them open now. Well, I'll pop them open first.
Do you want an apron?
I will take some cotton now.
Yeah,
Also, guys, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, and you don't have to manhandle your machines, but your needles have wings on them. Right? You see that little grab? The machines have rectangles in them. If you line the wing bits up to the rectangles, it goes in, and then you just twist it. I see people fighting with their needles all the time. But that's how that.
I've only just put all this in. It's all this.
Just in case that was never.
So do you like to use
Mathematical equation.
I'm using a 3 RL
what
in
do you need?
diameter
Right.
that
You
is
don't need the bed
basically the same width as
That's
using a
all.
single needle, but I now have a little bit more resistance. Don't worry
This
about
you need.
it. I felt it kick on. I don't have to worry about it. I don't fight it
What's
so
this
much.
for?
Does that
Oh,
make
this.
sense?
And then if the skin's maybe a bit runny.
It's gone a bit yellow.
Exactly. I swear your voltage over here feels so different than like
You've
the
got
current.
You've got different electricity, though,
Yeah.
haven't you?
Yeah,
Is
I-
yours 110?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it feels so different. It's wild. Can I have a couple cotton rounds, Brenda?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
This can't go on
That's
Because of
okay.
the
I don't
plug
need it.
because of the plug situation. What do you want on the cotton pads?
I just want one dry one for right now, and then whatever you've got. What do you think? You got micellar water over there? Juice. Whatever you usually wipe with is fine with me.
Okay, I've got hustle butter.
Hustle bubbles.
Hustle bubbles, that's the one.
Hustle bubbles. He's got hustle bubbles. All right, got a dry cotton round here. And grab a little bit just to test my head to the machine and the voltage. Everything's moving.
Lemon.
Also, guys,
Tom.
dip your needles in the ink. It's like my biggest pet peeve. People are like, beep, 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 and then they wonder why they don't fill the needle up. If it tears the cotton, you're too long. And if it works with it, you're good.
What do you mean if it glides in like that? Rather
Yeah,
than
these are more like fluffy than what he has, but than what I usually use. Like these are kind of linty, but it'll snag it. I mean, it'll tear it if it's too long. Watch it, that's numbing, okay? I'm not gonna wipe the numbing off, but I'm gonna blot it off. Because it's glide too. It's not. You just don't want them slippery. The sketch didn't go anywhere. The lips are hydrated. Don't cross your legs when you tattoo. Flat feet. And I'm not going to start in the corner. I'm going to start on the surface. And I'm also not starting at the edge. I'm working my way to it.
Would you do an outline if you were doing normal lip blush or not?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. What's the difference between an outline and a shade?
I would use the outline as the border, so obviously I'd do it with a 1RL to get.
Right, but what's the purpose of the outline, right? The border, right?
Yeah.
To make a line or make a shading movement, what's the difference?
would
How
depend
quick you
on-
move your hand.
The speed in which you move your hand. There's no such thing as names to these movements, right? You know, a tattoo artist isn't like I'm lining with a lining movement and I'm doing things,
Yeah.
like it's not a thing, right? You're coloring the surface, correct? Okay. So if I wanted to make it more solid down towards the line, what am I gonna do?
Just do more shades.
Just slow down, right? So like why white trauma, why create all this trauma if you don't have to? The reason it exists is because people were wiping off their sketches and all this other stuff. Like it came out of the evolution of the process, not the process itself. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna check that little spot just to make sure I've got what I want. I'm gonna do a little more speed for her lip tissue.
So is this a 3?
Yeah, this is a 3. I'm not obsessively looking for like little pixel magic on the. I want to. You see that? You see that? You see the suction, can't you? See the bubbles? See it actually getting sucked in. Like that's what you're looking for. See them all.
Are you working away or?
I'm going 2 directions. I'm kind of going back and forth. Most of the time I work towards me, to be honest. And the second you feel the vibration in your fingers, you're good enough.
So you're not overly wiping there either, are you?
I find the worst part of being tattooed is being wiped. So I try not to do it.
Just maybe there. Just this camera's on.
Letting the gravity of the machine just do the work. And the position of my body kind of do the rest. And just so I can see where my line is. I didn't really implant anything there, I just kind of brushed it over the top. It's okay to change your directions, to blend, to be soft. Just make sure you're touching, and I'm literally watching all those little bubbles. Yep. Tiny bubbles.
So that's the little channels just sipping the pigment in.
Mm-hmm. Which you're just really not giving it a chance to do if you're obsessively wiping it and things like that. I mean, obviously wipe to check, make sure you know you understand how they take pigment before you move on.
So what would you do? Just wipe at the start like you did, and then work out how many passes going forward from there?
Exactly.
And is that the same if you were doing any layer?
Mm-hmm. Any kind of tattooing I do. That's how I kind of approach it. Also kind of keeps me from like chasing my work. 'Cause I'm like, oh, there's a little gap here, there's a little gap here, there's a little gap here. Like, you don't know it's a gap yet. It hasn't even come up. Give it a minute. And if you're too busy chasing it, you're not going to really see it very well. It's just to keep my fingers from getting mucky. But it's a moistened one. So it feels nice and cool. On her skin. if she can feel anything at all. She was pretty numb.
When I had mine done, I really struggled to feel the bottom, but then it got to the top and I was like, but the bottom I honestly couldn't feel at all. It was really easy.
So you move her lip out of the way, roll it down, right? I'm not stretching them like flat.
I've got a new cable coming if anybody's wondering. And I've also messaged the electrician.
I was definitely wondering that he was completely.
He was eating away at you.
Yeah, I was chuthering me out. I didn't think I was gonna be able to sleep tonight. Stretch just has to be enough to take the surface tension out, but not so much that you're killing them.
Also, you don't seem to be like hammering pigment in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not really pushing
chicken.
down on the machine at all.
Hammering.
I'm not pushing down on the machine at all. I'm just driving it. I'm letting the machine and its gravity work.
What light would you prefer? The one that's above you, the stick one, or do you prefer the big ring light above you?
This is fine.
Unless, sure.
Yeah, I mean my head's probably just bunking it. Can you guys see through this? Would you guys prefer that one? I mean, honestly, I tattoo half of the time with the lights out. Never fails. Every time I tattoo, my nose goes
Did you
itchy.
buy the plant little? How big was your plant when you bought it? I've never seen one that big.
It was a baby. I mean, it wasn't like tiny like what you see in the shops, but it wasn't that. She's like triples in size every time I walk in, and I'm constantly noticing these. I have to clip them off.
Nice and even and gentle. And I know my depth is good because you can see the bubbles, you know? You don't need to obsessively check. You just look at it a little, turn a little bit that way. And also, whatever you're working on should be pointed up, right? Pens don't write in this direction. Does that make sense? Like, don't make it harder on yourself. And pressing harder doesn't make it more saturated.
Actually,
Yeah.
do you mind if I just put my phone on charge?
No, of course not. Just don't leave the pin broken inside the
Yeah.
pole. Imagine if you're going to do it now because the electrician's coming to sort it all.
Is that when you're going to be able to maybe shift the colour towards like
Yeah, maybe a little bit more
if she
pinky,
wants,
pinky.
yeah.
Yeah, if she wanted to go a little bit more pinky, she'd be able to. For sure.
Just check it's still out of pre-RLs
I'll
and
try
18.
and get some more still.
I mean, honestly, Mast is just, it's Dragon Hook, the Dragon, which is an Alibaba company, so like, you could probably find them right there too.
Yeah, it's just the delivery.
Yeah, okay,
That's
that
the
makes sense.
problem. We'll just try and get some for tomorrow.
I look like a flamingo? Yeah. I mean, I kind of look like a pineapple. Can you come get that hair off my eyelash?
The colour. Hi.
Beautiful daughter is here.
Yeah, she's here. She can't talk. I don't know yet. I can't see.
No, it's gonna be a while. You won't see a color for a while.
Still on the top of that.
I literally tried more cotton rounds than I tried machines in my career to find the perfect cotton round. Cotton rounds and I do not get along. This is my machine. No, this is the one I made. It's called the Sculptura. This is the one that took me 2 years to engineer. It's in the drawer. Ashley's got another one somewhere. You can see it. Did they stop them here? No, matter of fact, I don't even have them anymore. And we only do limited editions, so these are now vintage. I have a new one coming out in April, May, probably June, end of May, end of June. We only do limited edition runs. I don't know why. I just feel like. I feel like it like that. Move the lips and the hips. Before I let go, I dab so she doesn't get any of that in her mouth. Get a little bit of butter on the back of my glove. Warm it up. Who knew a lip massage could feel so good, huh?
Oh, it's a Pigments.
I'm not gonna overly wipe it, I'm gonna leave it alone. Like, there's just no need.
Love her, leave her alone.
Love her, leave her alone.
What did you put on there,
that's
sorry?
good.
Butter.
Just a little bit of muscle butter in it.
Yeah.
I have another dry one.
Laura, I gave you a heart.
Because I love it too. How you feeling, okay? More smacking? Was it painful? Okay. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst thing that ever happened to you? 3?
Can I just pop in here? It's just because I can't be bothered to put a glove on. So I'm just going to bag my hand instead.
I tend to like to work from this side, but I started on that side so you guys could see me come across. But I generally actually go this way.
On both.
Yeah, it's just what feels good for me. Like I don't, it's not. Thank you. It's not procedure specific. I feel like that's just personal preference. Yeah. As long as you can stretch it well, and sometimes like just based on client anatomy, like where the nose is, where the chins are, where the shoulders and chest are, like what works for me. So you just blocked it, really? No, she's.
Oh, okay,
she's,
why?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's really shifted. This has to come up still. This came first. But, and usually I end up, just by my physical anatomy, I usually end up having to retouch this corner just a little bit more. And this corner.
Mine's that top on the opposite side.
It's just because of my anatomy, but. Okay. This is the thing that everybody does that I swear is the reason they get banding on that top lip. You know, when the neutralization heals and it looks like, besides bad color. Instead of lifting the lip up, they stretch the lip across this way. They pull it like this. Watch. Now I have this flat runway.
Who's this up, baby?
Hi, there's beautiful little boy. Hi.
Oh.
Hi. I don't know how to say hi. How do I say hi in Arabic? Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
You're welcome to come in, please. Hi. Oh, they're beautiful. Good, how are you?
Daddy daycare.
I love it.
There's a child.
But I'm just going to turn to sneaky. You see how like this stool is literally just like keeping me from getting like an exercise with my glutes, right?
I won't take a picture.
Please, go right ahead.
Killer have got things. Have you ever used those machine and needles? I don't know what they are. I messaged him and I was like, I need some 3RLs, 18. I was like, you've got no mastin and they've not been in for ages, and they just put, we've got these. But they're a closed tip, but I've never seen them on the website. JC only, Vitar, Japanese.
Never really. They all come from the same like 4 train. Come. Because I saw you do this in a video. Come. You stretch the lip this way, yeah? No. Touch. Now you have flat. And now you don't get where down here has no pigment and here has all pigment when it's healed. Because you have this whole space. Yes? The current in this country is so weird. Like I can feel it like dropping right now. That's wild.
Could also be that dodgy socket. Oh, I love how you've got 2 different people on FaceTime. So say hello. Look, sandwiching them.
Oh, can you see? Oh, you can't see you.
I feel like I'm being broadcasted all over the world right now. I mean, we have.
This feels quite,
Do you
quite
want me
random.
show it? Hello. You don't know who I am. Let me flip the camera.
You're making me laugh.
Look at mummy.
You're making her laugh. Here. She's doing real good. You ready? Okay. Okay. You want me to slap both your children for you?
Passport, okay. Mummy, how do I put Uber?
Hmm?
For Dad, he needs an Uber for
You go to Uber.
your phone. I'll say hi,
Hmm.
Abby. Say hi to Dad. Wait. Abby saying hello, say hello. You're both just showing the sky. Abby, say hi to Dad. I can't see you. Can you see you?
I'm going to put this is on YouTube.
Okay, bye.
Live broadcasting on YouTube.
That is.
The story of my life.
Carla Ricciardone, world famous artist. We've got kids.
Okay, go to her old house and
Live
then it's
broadcast.
next door.
Stuff happens though, isn't it?
Just today.
Yeah, she's in her old
Oh.
car. The way you're going, just go to Izzy's car.
Do you do any sort of special way of feathering it into the sort of wet dry water?
You see how I'm kind of going on an angle up,
Mm-hmm.
and then as I get down to the wet dry border, I go flat,
Yeah.
and then as I come back up, I fan it back out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I keep it feathered so that it doesn't look like
Like there's a big
there's a big line.
flanking line.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's one. Here's a stretch for you. Finger down. And you see how I pushed it down over the teeth and it pulled all those surface wrinkles out?
Oh, is it just? That's what you're missing. Because mod 1, 2, and 3 are here, base 1, 2, 3, and 4 are there, so it's a just what needs to go.
Do you want to give her yours? I'll give you mine from out of my my box at home.
Ah, perfect.
I'll leave you with a big one.
Where is?
I hate when they do that. You know, it's my own fault. I didn't look at the boxes before I put them in the suitcase. Because they're all hand packed and somebody probably just shut the box and didn't think of it, you know?
Oh yeah, well, we go now.
That's what I was like.
And then I just message Charlotte. Shout.
It's like, I'm out. I was like, I can't see it. But I've gone to the next courtyard.
I must have walked up and down about 4 times going out.
Yeah, and then I
Keep
realised
getting lost on my
I
map.
was next to the sign. I went, oh.
Oh.
So what did you say? Go straight at the top and then when you come back up you angle it.
I'm just blending it, like you would with a, when you color in your kid's coloring book with a crayon, you color everything in a vertical line or like, right? This is now my crayon tip, right? And the only thing I can't do that I can do with a crayon is do more, push harder, right? They'll come in here to open it.
Like the size of a child's head.
Did he just Uber melons over here because he was too lazy to come to the studio?
Worst case, Jacob will go get some.
Going on. What's going on?
We've got loads of supermarkets, there's like 6.
Amazon and
Yeah. Okay, see you soon.
Stresses me out when the kids myself.
Okay.
What stresses you out, Tony?
My kid, just no getting, you know, just until
Oh,
the kids
yeah,
get home
yeah,
from
yeah.
school.
Right. We've got melons.
It's, I guess that's what I think.
I mean, the things that are going on right now.
I know it's everything got kept. Steve was like, I'm going to leave in about an hour, and I thought, yeah, you don't need to come right now.
It's a little higgledy-piggledy.
Yeah, this is a bit much for ADHD.
Is Steve got ADHD or is it
Yeah.
referring to yourself? Are we all neurospicy?
Yeah.
Is that where you are? Is that the number or no?
Vicky's and hers is very different to mine. She can't remember anything.
Me and my friend Dawn, we're totally opposite.
Really, really different. And she really relies on me to remember things for her. So she's like, I've Doried it. Doried that.
Carla's definitely got undiagnosed ADHD.
Well, she just asked me my age. We've had this conversation 3 times already. She's like, no way are you 46. I'm like, you said that like a couple of weeks ago.
Said it over lunch.
You mean?
Yeah.
My brain's just jet lag. Usually I can't forget a thing.
That hair is iconic. The hair like you, Carla. My little jungle.
They're like dressed for winter, and this is us like, this is me hot.
They're literally dressed for like snow.
Yeah. I bet my little boys walk around in a t-shirt today.
Okay, and then you're going
Different temperature from the desert.
Yeah. Like, I haven't even bought a jacket today.
Yeah.
This is warm for me.
It's hot.
Yeah, it is.
It's welcome
Yeah.
after the 6 months of dirge we've had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
But it'll snow tomorrow just to make up for it.
okay, I can't do a
I've got mags as well if you need mags or anything. There's all sorts of shit knocking about in that drawer.
They've still not got any free RL.
No, and I'm.
Are they
I was-
coming back in, have they said?
They're finding out now.
There's a million types of 3RL. Like, if you're really in a pinch for a 3RL, like, it's not like it's the only one in the world that'll work for you. And also, like, you can use a 1. You just have to be a little bit more mindful with your hand pressure, that's all. Yeah.
Are you okay going or getting picked up at 45 minutes at school?
It's just
It's easier
finding.
for me to use a 3RL, especially when I'm showing a demo and teaching, because I'm talking too, you know? Even though I am exactly where I need to be, it still doesn't mean that a piece of my brain is not connected, you know what I mean?
Is that okay?
I think the hardest thing we've got is finding an 18 diameter here. It's like only select brands, and because it's just a couple of brands, they just sell out instantly. So it's
Well,
like
the
a fight.
18 in the mast is really a 25. Like, if you look up the actual measurements, it's really a 25,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was looking at
Or 25, 20, I mean,
a 3.5. You mean?
yeah.
That colour's beautiful.
Okay, because you're in the middle of nowhere, it's saying that I can't reserve
I'm looking forward to seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow it'll be
Oh yeah,
better.
you've got tomorrow.
Is that okay? It's saying because of where you are, it can't reserve a car for you to come pick you up. So I have to book it when you need it. I can't reserve one. So when you finish,
I'm coming
that's when
back
I
to
can
do the
book
one on
that.
Friday, the women's one.
What you do?
The women's SMP.
What's
But
the-
not, yeah, but I can only get insured if I do something face to face, so I probably won't do it straight away because I've got the online course, but they wouldn't insure me unless I did it.
Oh, what a shame you weren't doing the SMP with him then? Like
That's
in
what I was
person?
doing. No, I am on Friday, the women's side
Ah,
and
okay.
men's.
Is that okay then?
I thought you meant online. With you saying you couldn't get insured unless it was in person.
Yeah, so what I've not worked through the full online course, but as long as I've done this bit in person when I've done the
Yeah.
course online, it's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if I'd done the online one and couldn't do it face to face, I can't.
Wait, you see them in a minute. This is Abby's face. Abby,
How
take
long
this
is
one to Skylar.
Just the one day. I get asked for that quite a lot though.
Oh,
There's
then
not really
SMP.
anyone round us doing it.
I think there's hardly anyone around me doing it.
Not women's, there's a lot
No.
of men's.
I don't think there's people doing men's.
You'll get meet my Jacob as well because he's doing it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Does he do-
going into business doing treatments together then?
He's a skin specialist at the minute and works in a spa.
Oh. And is he going to eventually come here?
You don't see them?
I genuinely don't understand people work off their sketches. I'm still trying to get it off the stick.
You can say hi.
Hi.
Isabella, say hi to mom then.
Funny.
Don't make mommy laugh. You want to see her lips? You want to see? Mommy's getting her lips done.
Smile. Clean your teeth. Perfect.
They look fabulous.
Colour's really shifted. Just blend the top.
I think she's
Better
finished
still.
now.
Wait for that color to come up. Do not touch it. Just leave her alone.
Blend the bottom out.
We can go to the park on Saturday. She wants to go swimming. Mommy's finished now. So we're coming home in a minute.
This hustle bubble smells so nice.
It's amazing.
You can go to the park for 15 minutes.
I like using Hustle Bubbles and Hustle Butter because it's sensory and people smell it. They almost, if there is bits that are uncomfortable, they forget about it because they remember when they think about having the lips done. They remember what it smelled like, not what it felt like. So that's why I use that. I hate the inky stuff that smells like
Do you want
candy
this to
floss.
bubble gum?
Oh, I've got
Yeah, the
that.
bubble gum. I hate it.
Hate it.
It's so synthetic
I've not
smelling.
smelled the hustle bubbles, but I would love the smell of hustle bubbles.
Give it a good sniff. It's gorge.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I do like 6 clients in a day though. Those bubbles start to stink.
I said I'm gonna hang up and then I'm gonna call Google.
Hustle bubbles.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I have the foam one in that. And that's nice.
Yeah, it's just different.
You're just blending gaps now.
I've
or
got
are you
both.
doing a full
Just
one?
blending gaps.
I've had so many clients buy hustle butter just because
Yeah, a
of the
lot of
smell
mine
it.
do.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
It's 25 quid a tub, and they're like, I just really liked it. And I'm like, what are you using it for? Lip balm?
I sell it now to my clients
Hello, Google. You want to see mommy?
because I can buy it so cheap from Killer as a ambassador. I get it at like a really good rate, so I can resell
She's
it.
getting her lips done. You'll see in a minute. Can you see? Uh-huh. getting her lips.
If I
colored
rang my
pink.
brother to show him someone getting the lips done, he'd be like, why are you ringing me?
Yeah.
Getting her lips colored pink.
If I rang like my brother, he'd be like, why are you ringing?
Colored pink.
Hello.
Look.
It's the last day of the month, isn't it?
Well, we bills.
I don't think it's gonna stay.
No, I
I
cancelled
don't
the
think it's like
contract.
pink.
I
I think
need
it's like
to
peach.
not finish today. And it finishes today.
She said she'll like it.
Black thing.
I don't even know. I don't know.
I feel like this lip colour with the hair is going to be gorge.
Yeah.
You'll see it in a minute. We've been here for like.
I'm really impressed with the eyebrows, to be fair.
Yeah, they feel a really nice colour. Who did you use on those?
We've been here for an hour with the cross.
Yeah.
What did you use?
I don't know. I was trying to think earlier, I was like, I don't know. I'll have to have a
You'll
look.
see her properly in a minute. Yeah, because she doesn't want you to be brown anymore. She wants it to be pink. Not pink, but you'll see it in a minute. Oh, I haven't had lunch yet. I haven't had lunch yet. I went shopping. I got new pajamas and some socks.
You should get the bulk of the colour in, and you just blend it through. Pick up the gaps,
And then I got some
open
socks.
up the movements.
Oh, I haven't got paid yet. This was just a free voucher that I got.
Doesn't need a lot, it just needs enough. In the areas that are darker, or the areas that are tighter in her tissue, you're gonna see the speckles a little bit more, especially with the numbing.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
see, it's just
Fingers
just
crossed.
I was gonna send you some flowers and a cake from this lady that I saw. I think it's the same lady that I
It's shifted loads though, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's changed a lot.
You don't do it anymore. They only do it for Mother's Day. Aw. I don't know, like, I think they're not just going to send you some money so that you can get more. And buy some like
I always find things get over pigmented. I know, like,
on a trip.
it just should look integrated. If there's any little gaps,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah, I need to see some.
I'm gonna be like an hour before it's done.
Oh no, it's still open up. Yeah. No, I can pick them up today.
It's just it's driving me nuts and I
I
can't
can pick
concentrate.
them up today.
It's the beeping I'm like,
Yeah. No, she did. She finished early today. Yeah.
Are you staying in Manchester on Saturday?
Yeah, we're staying Friday
Maybe
night
it's
and
like
Saturday night.
Put the meat in the slow cooker.
Opened a few really good restaurants then.
So dinner will be ready by the time.
Whereabouts?
Have you heard of Phoenix? It's really, it's like Mykonos vibes.
Oh, okay, no, no.
Have you heard of Tattoo before?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the owners of that, I think.
Oh, okay.
I went to the French the other week in Manchester.
Coat.
Huh?
Coat.
No, in the Midlands, French.
Oh, okay. We stayed in the Midland the other week.
Oh, that's fine. It's a very comfy bed. Really comfy bed. But I thought the first bed.
Oh, was
So it makes sense to use the movement you need and not what you want.
Then they got not, I'll tell her when she's finished. I love you, Dodo.
You know, part of it is, you know, obviously movements and techniques, but it's not just like a step by step. So you have to take a look at what that area is giving. And like, if it was a painting or a drawing, what would you need to do, right?
Let me get some again, mommy.
In the areas that need a little bit more, you just concentrate on, but always make sure you blend them in. Right? Longer movements put the dots further apart. Shorter movements make them more condensed. And you don't have to chase every light spot under the sun, but just enough. And you notice how I have a little bit of glide on the surface, right?
There's no bleeding though, so. Not that that's normal, you know. But there's it doesn't look to be traumatized at all. If the lips swell really bad, would you stop and just do another session, or would you?
Yeah, there's nothing you, what are you gonna do? Keep hammering pigment in? It's not gonna hold. And they really, if they swelling bad, something's up. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like sometimes my clients swell, but either they're having a reaction to the lidocaine, or maybe you nicked the surface. Like something's happening. Like it kind of gets. Okay, I mean, it happens to me too. Sometimes it is, but you don't want them to swell. I mean, swelling is normal, but you don't want them to like get so overly swollen that they're draining and they're lymphing. It's also just not necessary. Like they're gonna come back. You know, it's a layered process,
Yeah.
and it's not just layered in one treatment. It's layered over multiple, 2, maybe 3. So that way you're not causing excessive trauma for no reason. And you can tell how, I mean, seamless that color is. She just blends right in. And remember, she had numbing on, so there's still some blanching going on underneath. Not much, but some.
You know that, you said 65, as you're close. It's a different postcode. It's FD, not FA. Okay, I will just double check. Let's do 12.
What you guys know the big difference between when I did the first time round versus the second time round, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this won't even be close to the color when it's healed. It'll be super soft and like very, very peachy. And she's still gonna have like that natural ombre that's just in her lips.
I love
Just
how the
build it.
kids are dressed for winter, and for us it's like so hot.
So cold for us.
Yeah. How hot is it in Saudi Arabia right now?
Very hard with it.
Amazing.
Okay, this is it.
You will come inshallah visit us.
Mm-hmm.
You will tell me how is the weather.
Mm-hmm.
I keep looking at the line that they're building, the bit, you know, the mirrored structure where they're building all the houses inside through the desert.
I've seen that. Not very desert. Come to Saudi Arabia, visit us. See.
No, yeah, I will, but I keep looking online at the thing that they're building. Is it called the line?
city in between the two, like.
Yeah, in the desert they're building a city. Have you seen it? With the mirror. Yeah, I keep looking at that. Holiday home.
I was gonna say, is it really being built or is it some AI like confusion that's got everybody in a chokehold? That's amazing.
يتكلم عن المدير الجديد هذه اللاين.
My friend's just moved to Saudi. She's moved there from Manchester just about a few months ago.
What she told you what's already?
She likes it,
Yeah.
yeah. She said she really likes it, yeah.
Is Saudi like the new Dubai?
Her partner
is it
plays
quite up and coming?
football, so I think he's just gone because he would have got paid a fortune probably.
I think Oman is becoming really popular.
She's in Jeddah.
Oman's really become like a touristy place. It's apparently very nice to visit.
She flew home for like 3 days though. I was like, I can't believe you've come all that way to be home for 3 nights.
Wow.
How far is the flight?
It's a good like 8 hours, I guess.
6 hours.
6 hours.
That's not too bad.
That's
It's like
actually
here to
not
New
bad.
I was
York.
gonna say, it's like
Yeah.
you're in New York, yeah?
And I've got a client who flies into London every 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Not for treatments. He's got a business here as well as in Soho.
But America is so far from Saudi.
Yeah, it's double. the time,
60
yeah.
hours.
Yeah, that's far, yeah. New Zealand this year, I think it's 23 or 24 for me on the plane. I think it's the longest flight in the world, Sydney to New York, I think is the longest one. Or like the longest like single haul flight.
My husband, he lived in US 2 years.
Nice. Where in
Boston.
Boston. Boston's amazing. Good food. And try not to force it too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't force the pigmentation. Do a couple of coats. Work slowly. They shouldn't be bleeding on you, like, you know. I mean, okay, do a little pain freak like that. I can't even take a blood glucose test off of that.
If it's bleeding, you stop.
Yeah, that's
Too
what
much blood.
yeah, no, it's there.
Stop.
Yeah, oh yeah, stop.
Because some clients they eat their lips,
Mhm.
brown lips.
Yeah,
But when you work on it, it's become too much blood.
yeah, because I I won't tattoo them. I won't take them as client because the tissue's not healthy. If they don't have healthy tissue, I don't have good work. It's, you know, you don't, it's the same thing with broken skin, acne, no. you don't, if you went to go get a body tattoo or a treatment on your skin and there's, the skin was compromised, they wouldn't do it. They won't do it either. Chapping. Y'all heard that, right? It just got slower.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is normal for the UK.
No, I do wonder, you know, if it's the machine.
Could be.
Because I was gutted that Steve pulled out the back of the other machine I had because that was perfect, and then that one's been a little bit jittery at times.
Mm-hmm.
Might be the connection point.
Might be.
I don't think it'll be the RCA because I don't.
See, it almost looks like a sunrise. Like here's the sun and then it's,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's kind of how I shade it, right? Dense and then I kind of feather it open.
There wasn't any dilution in this one, was there?
Yeah, put a drop in.
Was that just to
Just to keep it
loosen
moving.
it up? Yeah.
Matter of fact, I might actually have Ashley add another drop to it because you're starting to tighten up because she's just been exposed to the air.
Got one or two.
Just one.
Did you use the pigment mixer?
I used the wiki sticky.
Oh, it was all set up here.
I didn't even think of it. I completely forgot.
I always have to give my clients a heads up when I start doing that. Because I think it's like a dentist drill. I'm like, if you hear any peculiar noises, I'm just mixing it. I need a long stick so I can pull the blind down.
Oh, you're worried about bothering me. I'm okay.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah. You feel like I'm getting something?
What do you need, sorry?
There's just some twist in the cord. So I feel like I'm getting a suntan. See how she's flowing back better to how she was from the original, like when I first started. Now it's a little more smoother because I added that drop of dilution. Who's WhatsApping me?
Selena Gomez.
I have no idea who that even is. Unless it's my Selena. But I'm surprised she's calling me on WhatsApp.
It's not Tina Selena, is it?
No.
America's waking up on the phone hot, so I have to get all my work done in the morning because the afternoon is just non-stop.
It's pretty late though there now.
Mindy's had another offer for the house.
Oh, good. Hello?
Selena's got red hair.
No, she can't.
She's got red hair, Selena has.
No, she can't.
I don't know why she called me on WhatsApp.
What should I say to her? Okay. Okay, so should I tell her mommy? Mommy? Uncle Gideon wants to borrow £100 to take out his car. He wants to borrow £100 to take out his car at the compound.
What are you talking to?
Yeah. Okay. Mommy, Uncle Gideon's car got taken away this morning because of tax. Can he borrow £100 to get it out? No. Mom said no. Oh, until Thursday. He'll give it back on Thursday.
Who are you talking to?
Dad.
Oh, crazy.
Hmm?
Oh, crazy.
Mom said she's busy. I'm okay. Alright. Let me check. Okay, I'll tell you in a minute. Hold on. I need to open the phone. I need to check when the Uber's coming.
What is your Lisa? Is it six? Is it bigger than that? That's 205. 60
Who's that with?
Perfect Line Studio.
I don't know who that is. I had to contact Altricum.
The Uber man cancelled.
What's that? Stockist.
If you go on any of the PMU groups, or just go on Facebook and just search Al. It's just Al. I can't think what it's short for. I think she's Romanian.
EL.
Yeah.
Beltruchin.
Yeah.
Polish, isn't she?
There you go.
Yeah, I think she's Polish.
You just message her.
Oh yeah, that's it. That one, yeah.
She does 120 gram for. I'll tell you how much it is.
Can I have some 2 baby wipes and like and some hustle bubbles?
Yeah, of
So I
course.
can give her a mask.
120 grams
Massage them out a little.
is
Is there
165.
lymphatic fluid?
Oh. Thank you.
What do you need? 2 baby wipes?
2 baby wipes, just a little, maybe 1 to clean and then another 2 to give it like a compress.
I've got ice packs.
Oh, that would be perfect, yeah.
Got it. And I'll go. There's 2.
compress on your lips. You're gonna sit up and hold that pressure for 10 minutes. Try not to let it go because I don't want them to swell up on you because we did a really good job not making them swell like crazy, okay?
Okay.
Just gonna go here. Cold ice pack coming in. Here, hand here. You switch with me. You add the pressure, okay?
Do you want me to tilt her up?
Yeah, we can tilt her up. I just wanted to move this out of her face before I did that. I didn't want to whack her in the head. I have sat so many clients up and forgotten to move because I have an even slimmer one than Amy does in my silver.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, hold it, there you go.
Is this the light? The leather was rubbing on it.
Let him sit for 15, 20 minutes. Let the blood
Okay,
go
let me give
the
you a
other
minute.
way. Yeah. Let the blood go the other way. Then you're laying flat